Get yourselves a proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Alright, that's enough mucking about. Now we do this for real. Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Does anyone want this?
Eliminate all targets in the AO. Located a supply box. Secure that position. You're being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp. Objectives updated. Move to the next location. Objectives updated. Move to the next location. All supply boxes found. Solid work. Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly loadout drop on the way. Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. inbound. Now, fight to earn redeployment. Win here and you return to the front line. You lose, your fight is over. Sort them out or capture the objective. You got your ass kicked in that one. We're sending you back to base. Learn from the loss. Failure's the proper teacher.
bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy at every turn. I also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been able to achieve is nothing short of inspirational. We are also deeply thankful to all of you, our players. Even when we've had to stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other. You've shown why this is truly the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. This is also a critical time for the movement to end racism and racial injustice in this world. Black lives matter, and there is much to be done to drive real and meaningful change. A couple of weeks ago, we shared some actions that Electronic Arts is taking.
Move.
For the movement to end racism and racial injustice in this world. Black lives matter.
Okay.
And there is much to be done to drive real. They can make our lives better. They can teach us. They can provide escape and self-expression. And most of all, games can be fun.
Keep pushing.
All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you. So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some games.
What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and welcome to EA Play. We had an incredible show in LA planned for you. Huge stage, massive setup, these giant monitors. I was gonna fly in an X-Wing. I was gonna land the X-Wing on stage. I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what? T-shirt cannon, bam, shooting out game consoles. Then Carol Baskin, some tigers. That last part was all me. Then, because of circumstances beyond our control, we had to come up with something a little different. Instead of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the Tigers. What's that, Jane? No Tigers. So you lied. Oh, all right. I'm being told there are no Tigers, but whatever. We're still gonna bring you the EA Play you know and love. Huge surprises, big announcements, incredible reveals, and never before seen gameplay. Coming up over the next hour, we've got game reveals galore, world premiere trailers of new titles, some old favorites making a comeback, a look at a new way Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasies this year, plus a sneak peek at the future. Oh, and pay close attention because today you could win one of thousands of Steam codes for more than a dozen great EA games on Steam. Throughout the show, keep an eye out for discreetly placed golden letters. Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam. So don't go anywhere. Who am I kidding? None of us can leave our houses. But enough talking. Let's see some games. Up first, we're headed to the Outlands. That's right, it's Apex Legends time.
Anyone want to take me out?
You should smile more.
Hey Apex fans, the battle just keeps getting bigger. Thanks to you, Apex Legends is coming off its most successful, most epic season yet, and we're just getting started. Season 4 saw more of you jumping into the fight than ever before, and you've kept that amazing momentum going forward, making Season 5 the biggest and best start to a season ever.
Took out an enemy.
We hope you've been enjoying Season 5, Fortune's Favor, which has seen the introduction of our latest legend, Loba, a major map change to Kings Canyon, rest in peace, Skulltown, an all-new ranked series, and a ton of quality of life updates. But it's about to get even better. Today, I'm here to tell you about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest collection event, Lost Treasures. Take a look.
Team deathmatch.
Adventurers. Raiders.
Yeah, this one's
They risk everything in search of fame. Fortune. Looking for but if they survive, they might walk away with lost treasures. I'll high-five you all when I see you.
Finances are firing again. Check yourself or wreck yourself. Thanks.
I know.
Who needs guns? I don't need guns. I know what I'm looking for. I won't walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
It's me. Be careful. Just watch. You.
Once Stevens.
As you just saw, the Lost Treasures collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of the fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, with it.
I'm a decoy.
All armor is evil armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon.
Oh, how the fuck my claymore ain't go off in front of this nigga?
You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle.
Right here in the window, in that white building, bottom floor.
Predators also introduces the new town takeover, Crypto's Map Room, which gives players a closer look at what motivates this drone-wielding hacker. And of course, the Lost Treasures collection delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges, as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items, and the introduction of your boy Mirage's air.
Oh, he got a thermal scope.
Excited to see you all on the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. That's not all Apex fans. The battle is expanding. That's right. This fall we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam. I know you're hoping, wondering, praying. So before you ask, yeah, crossplay is coming to Apex this fall. It's been one of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's make it official. We're huge fans of Nintendo here at Respawn, and we're incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends.
I turned the corner right into
this fall. And we'll share more details in the months ahead. So that means you'll be able to squad up no matter where you and your friends prefer to play. Xbox, PlayStation, Switch.
I don't know what's so fun about fucking sliding pussy.
We're throwing out a lifeline and healing the divide between the platforms. On behalf of the entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible community. Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Oh man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbolic. I think I'm hyperman. It's a good time here.
So everyone. One thing I admire about Apex Legends is its commitment to having such a diverse range of characters. At The Sims, we've always believed representation and diversity in games is critically important. Perhaps now more than ever. It's difficult to put into words just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play. So, here to tell you in their own words.
At 9 kills, I'll be on that front. Great spot.
It's a very interesting thing to explore.
It feels empowering, actually, and very moving.
It really taught me a lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place where I was open.
I get to see my personality first.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied. My skin tone, my height, and my teeth.
First realized that I was trans, and I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to, let any of that get in the way. It was no barriers.
No matter where I was or what I was going through, I had my safe place. This is plausible. This is a future you can have.
It was almost like I was peeking into the future, and I didn't know it at the time, but it gave me hope.
I'm not gonna lie, I would still hop on and invite y'all, like play with y'all, but
I could build a life that looked like that.
The Sims is almost like a utopia of what I hope our world eventually becomes.
As I got more comfortable with my character in the game, I got more comfortable with myself.
I play to build me.
I play to express myself.
I play to make a difference.
I play to feel good about myself.
I play to have confidence.
To have me time.
Fuel my creativity.
It's more than just a game. It's creating your life.
Oh, really?
As you just saw, there are so many reasons why I am proud to be part of the Sims global community. We want the Sims to be a place of unity and hope. A place where you can be your authentic self and build your vision for our shared world. A place to imagine what's possible. To our Simmers, thank you for everything you've done to make your communities, virtual and real, a better place.
We're in the lead.
Now, I know some of you tuned in hoping for some Sims news, and we'll have plenty to share as the summer goes on, but we do have one announcement for you. We'll be welcoming players on a whole new platform as The Sims 4 arrives on Steam today. Take a look.
Oh my god, you have to put yourself on the minimap, bro. Don't you stick and get distracted and you have to end your life.
Hey everyone, Alex here from the social team, and joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on Steam today. 5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out, and Dead Space 3, are all playable right this second.
And when EA Access arrives on Steam this fall, you can get all those great titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too. One of the first arrived just a short while ago with full mod support via Steamworks.
The critics love it, and we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
Welcome back, Commander.
And Steam isn't the only platform getting some love. We'll be bringing games to more platforms than ever.
You can expect 7 new games coming to Switch in the next 12 months, including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing crossplay to many of your favorite games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing with some new titles being revealed later in the show.
It's all about giving you the freedom to play what you want, where you want, and with who you want. It's about playing together.
Absolutely.
Sadly, I've been hearing none of the other
games. Over to you, Greg.
Quick reminder to keep an eye out for those special golden letters hidden throughout the show. They could appear anywhere, and I mean anywhere, so keep your eyes open. Write the letters down as they appear. Once you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam. So stay tuned and find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's nothing more than buffalo wings and discovering adventures. I don't have any buffalo wings, but I do have something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Warzone to give us such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA originals.
Sometimes you just have this great idea of a game.
Are you watching?
But it can be really hard to do it on your own. We want space for our studio's creativity to flow, so that we can try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas. There are times where you've got to break past your own sort of mental blocks, even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
We get to do the game. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision. We can really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined. The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your
I mean, I'm saying I did, but I bought
with a small family. Cody, May, that's the parents, and then Rose, the little girls. Cody and May are about to separate. Rose doesn't want to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive and you actually control Cody and May. And you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions. There's even levels where you're actually making a mechanic for their emotions. So again, marrying the story and the mechanics. And I think for the players, that's going to be really different and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending, the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space, and when you're in space, you're like, what the f*** am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
Wow, that was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there for the Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this originals train rolling, and let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olaf from Zoink Games.
Thanks, Greg. Welcome to Gothenburg and, well, my home. Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. As such, we've always been driven by love of rich, visual storytelling and creating strange worlds that people can escape to. The weirder, the better. And I think my friend
Yeah, absolutely. And for our next game, though, we wanted to try something a little darker, something out of a gothic fairy tale. That started with a mood and some paintings, grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out of a beautiful, twisted dream. And that's the world of Random.
Lost in Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of Random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olaf, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the kingdom of Random. Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared. And the dark force controls every aspect of life, from where you live to how you act or what your favorite color is. It's a coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of a mysterious world, but it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all relate to the desire to try and control the chaos around us. With Dicey's help, Even learns the power in doing just the opposite. Embrace the randomness, accept uncertainties in life, and you'll be surprised how far it takes you.
Imagine if you could change the course of life with the roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play it.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you'll join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Random.
Welcome to Random.
The world of Random ends with the roll of one dice.
That's it, we've lost the objective.
A dice has ruled this kingdom for generations.
That's a GG, man. And bitch, my mother
says the fates.
So, all you go eat some protein, buddy. Like, all you guys are doing is just camping and...
There is another dice with the power to change everything. Now, my friend, it's your turn to roll, to play the odds, and break the curse of Random.
Well. You can't have the sweet without the sour.
No, Dicey. They should be scared of us. Right?
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in Random, and man, embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day of my life. Ah! Did you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner, take it away, Kevin Franklin.
At Final Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises. We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I am incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena. As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the game. It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're going to love what we've got in store for you. Here is the all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Rockets away!
Let's kick this into gear. The trophy will soon be mine. Have you ever wondered why life is so good on Crater? Sure, we've got the beautiful beaches.
Cannonball!
Quality public transportation. And exotic destinations. The people are courteous and friendly. Always happy to help their foxes. The real reason life is so good? We've got rockets.
Enemy incoming.
Let's hit the trail.
I hunger for battle. Talk about razzle dazzle. Never turn your back on the water. I got speed to spare. I'm here to rock it.
I'm having a blast! Full speed ahead!
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. But in order to come out on top, there's a lot to master. You'll have a range of rocket-powered abilities to blast opponents out of the arena, and an arsenal of evasive moves. Rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray. You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch have their own rocket-powered abilities. And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles. Plus, every character has 100 levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th. And there's plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th, and brings with it a blast pass and a ton of free content, including new maps, in-game events, and a new playable character. Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce cross-play support right from the start. So grab your friends, regardless of their platform, and get ready to blast off with Rocket Arena on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below. See you in the arena.
Wow, that looks great. And hopefully you've all been keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the show and nearly cracked the code. Here's a hint. It's not done yet. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code and a chance to win some great games on Steam. Now, from the future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons. Now, okay, I promise you, we are going to get a first look at some brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, For anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
Seize that moment.
When the perfect shot makes history.
5 pilots.
1 squadron.
The galaxy's finest.
Wow. The 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and excited. The 37-year-old man on this couch is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Fraser. Hello, Ian!
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
Doing good. I can actually get to show this to people.
I bet. Now, in my copious notes I have on you, I'm told you are quite the Star Wars fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved. One of them was being a pilot, that idea of climbing into an X-Wing or a TIE fighter. So, I played all the flight games in the 90s, and I got pretty obsessive about them. I'd pause, meticulously draw the insides of the cockpits and stuff. And actually, I dug up some of those drawings from my parents' attic over the holidays.
We're showing them right now to the world. This strikes me as above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
I think at Motive you'll find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot of people as they joined the team, and a lot of them had similar kinds of stories of things they'd done as kids. One of them even built a functional cockpit in his garage.
Wow, that's fandom on another level. How do you guys go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or building a cockpit in your garage, to actually making this game?
I'll drive. Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into particularly the pilot experience within Star Wars. And we wanted to make something new, something that really went all in on that part of the fantasy. And so we did kind of a grassroots initiative, or started a little passion project, and that ramped up into eventually what is the game we're going to show you today.
You talk about, your passion for this, your nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make something brand new?
It's been interesting. We're trying to kind of pull from that spiritual heritage of many different games in that time period. At the same time, we want to do something that feels fresh and new for fans today. And so what we've tried to look at is sort of the spiritual core of what I think are the best of the Star Wars flight games of the past. And what they did that I love is that they made that part of the universe real. The level of depth and detail that they show in the ships, the way that you control them, is something that I remember fondly from my childhood, and is something that we're trying to do very much with Squadrons. In real life, being a pilot is hard. It takes skill, and that's something that you'll see throughout the game. You start off playing, it's pretty straightforward, fly around, shoot your lasers. But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy from your lasers to your engine, how to shift your shield from the front to the back to cover your butt in a dogfight. Or at the higher levels of skill, you can do really crazy stuff. You can boost your engines, fly ahead, cut them off, whip around 180 and shoot a missile off your own tail while drifting backwards. Like real ace pilot stuff. And that's really where we have a lot of fun with it.
I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that. I understand the nuts and bolts of how to play it. Is there a single-player story? Is there a multiplayer mode? What are we getting into?
It's actually some of both. So the game starts with a brand new single-player story. Takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create 2 pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot, and you're going to alternate between their perspectives, mission to mission, over the course of the story. You're going to meet a diverse cast of characters along the way, and also a few familiar faces. When you're done with that story and you play maybe a bit in the practice range, you say, hey, I want to try multiplayer. We want to make it really easy for you to hop online with your friends and play competitive space battles at that point. And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers, to make it as easy as possible for you to play with your friends. And so I'm happy to say we fully support cross-play. You could be on PS4, Xbox One, PC. You could be playing on a traditional display or in VR, which, fun fact, the entire game supports VR from beginning to end. It's pretty cool. But regardless of how you're playing, which platform, they can all play together. Just hook up with your friend, connect, have an awesome space battle.
You just Death Starred my mind, man. Like, that's awesome. That is, the big question, when can people actually play it?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadron is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay, not too long at all. I was worried about you. I thought you were going to leave me on a teaser there. You didn't. You actually delivered. I appreciate that. The next big ask I have on behalf of everybody watching, I'm sure, who came here for one specific reason, can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any gameplay of it?
Absolutely. I kind of figured you might want to. On behalf of everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons. Enjoy.
The second Death Star is gone, but the Imperial fleet is still a threat. That's our squadron. Let's make history.
This is it, Titan Squadron. Everything we've done has led to this. Finish those Vanguard scum!
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Earn your wings in a single-player story spanning 2 factions.
All stations! Fire on that ship!
And master multiplayer battles as a squadron of 5. With the option to play the entire game in VR. This is the definitive Star Wars pilot experience.
Come on, come on!
You'll begin your career in a single-player story.
Welcome to Titan Squadron.
Where you'll play as 2 combat pilots, flying for both the Empire and the New Republic. You'll experience this world through your cockpit. The instrumentation in front of you provides critical feedback about power management, targeting, and shields. With a squadron of diverse characters at your side, prove your skills on increasingly challenging missions.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyard.
One of my spies has linked the attacks with the New Republic Starhawk project.
The story of the 2 pilots you play
Stick together.
will shape the balance of power in the galaxy.
Get ready!
Let him have it.
To take the fight online, you'll need flight time with all 8 ships. Fighters are the most flexible and versatile, able to handle any situation. Interceptors are fast and highly maneuverable.
Let's get him.
Ideal for hunting down your opponent's starfighters.
That was kind of fun!
Support ships can keep allies safe and stocked up, as well as disrupting enemy fighters.
Light him up! Nice.
Bombers are the heavy hitters, able to deal devastating damage to enemy flagships and starfighters.
But if you've got a preferred component and need something customized, I'll take care of it.
Unlock everything you need to customize your pilot and starfighters simply by playing the game. From cosmetics to an arsenal of over 50 components that alter how your ships fly, fight, and survive.
They're on you! I'll deal with it.
You can dramatically change your loadout depending on your squadron's strategy.
Finally got him.
This will be critical in Star Wars Squadron's multiplayer modes. First up, dogfights. This is an all-out 5v5 battle.
This Hard 5, that was the best!
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Utilize components like tractor beams, turrets, and mines to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
Rebels unmarked.
For teams looking for an even greater challenge, it's time to prove yourself in Star Wars Squadron's signature mode, Fleet Battles. Fleet Battles are multi-stage conflicts. Whether playing solo or with friends, you'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
Don't worry, I got him for you.
Meet your team in the social hub to solidify strategy, coordinate loadouts, and prepare for takeoff. First, push the front line by winning the dogfight in the center of the map. Next, attack or defend 2 medium-sized capital ships.
We've lost our capital ships.
And finally, the ultimate goal, target and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's massive flagship and take it down.
Shields are disabled.
At each phase, your squadron either pushes the line forward or falls back to defend.
Keep our flagships safe.
It's your squadron's choice of how to play.
I'm hit!
Speedy, unrelenting assaults.
Stay together, strike quickly.
Stealth and subversion.
Jamming the enemy. Sensors can't spot you.
Or brutal bombardment.
That ship is vulnerable. Take your shot.
We need to hurry.
A unified squadron is the key to victory.
Making my attack run now.
Let's make this count.
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Join the galaxy's finest and make your mark.
You are the hope of this galaxy.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Lamar Jackson. I'm excited to be a part of the EA Sports family and to be you guys' new man cover athlete. I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for you this season. This is EA Sports, next level.
You feel it?
You feel that burst of speed?
It's like I'm lightning. In that moment, I'm untouchable.
When I play, I'm not afraid of anything.
Not afraid to hit or get hit.
This game is the one true love.
Makes me feel like somebody. I never thought I could rise to miles away.
It's just me and the keeper. My heart is like... Doom. Score that goal, and you're a hero.
And history carves your name.
You know what it sounds like?
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
60,000 people.
Put football in my heart. Feel it in your hands. See the unknown.
Face my fears.
Live to fight again.
Shin splitting, hair raising.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I want to feel it all.
Done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
It's in the game.
What's good, Joe? Yo. What's good with you, bro?
Chillin', how you doing?
Alright. Alright.
rewards for all of
Battle
you,
Royale.
and that's just the beginning.
Gas is approaching your
As you've
position.
seen
Move to the
throughout
safe
show
zone.
Today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadron, Apex Legends,
point for your
Command and Conquer. These games all exist because of you. Your voices are heard, and we are acting on your feedback. And we've talked a lot about all the exciting games we're playing this year. We're further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about this to come, we don't want to wait until next year to share what the teams are working on.
Targets are up. Get to work.
Watch the skies. Opportunity to push beyond the boundaries of gaming as we know it today. And this time, our studios are taking their crazy and ambitious ideas and making them real.
Yo, so the M4s are not automatic, they're semi. They're burst, I mean.
From superior physics
Pick one up, be careful,
details of
oh shit.
gameplay, this team hand curates the moment-to-moment experience. And with the new consoles this year, there will be a seamless immersion which will get you into the race in a matter of seconds.
Supply box located. Move to secure.
BioWare imagines and creates worlds where you become the hero of your own story. And we're using this next generation of technology to make those fantasy worlds your reality. For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale and fidelity unlike anything you've experienced before.
Yeah, you can't hear me? Hold on.
At Motive, we are working on a highly ambitious and innovative new game that puts the power and creativity. And it's an experience that would have been
Camping in the staircase.
This is just
Your
the beginning
teammate has
of
entered
the
the
things we're
gulag.
working on.
Surviving
And
earns
there's
them
so much more to
redeployment.
come. The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you, your voices, your ideas. Where you come to play. We want to make games for everyone. Please keep giving us your feedback and let's build the future together. On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today. But
If you
before we
lose,
sign
you're
off,
done.
there's just one more
Sort them
game
out or capture the
we would like
objective.
to share.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We've finally hit this day.
We're back! We're doing it! Skate's happening. We're rolling.
It's not over yet.
We've
Your team
secretly
can still
got
buy your
together.
release.
It's the beginning. The revolution continues.
We've been waiting years, honestly, to make the right game at the right time, the right idea, and today that we're here. Early, but it takes a little while to find Cuz to wake him up.
True. Harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked. And this is just the beginning.
And seriously, we really can't wait to bring you guys in and have you be a part of it with us.
I want to thank you for your passion, your patience, and all the support that you've shown, us to get to this point.
The comments.
It's amazing. We cannot believe
I have a chopper
you
up here,
commented this into existence. Amazing. Skate changed my life. Thank you so much. Skate forever.
Guys, we did it. We brought back Skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe I'm so happy in my heart. Is this what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, I love you guys. Here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think
That takes us
you
so
have
slow.
go to player.gg/EA and enter for a chance to win one of thousands of free games sponsored by player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg.
Oh my god.
Now, this has been an opportunity for all of us, all over the
enemy took that one, but we'll be back to finish the job.
Thank you.
Fucking guy jumped over the fucking thing,
Next
man.
time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
This fucking game, dog. Get this.
deployment. Now's a good time to warm up. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
How come some people can do damage to me, but I can't? Drew.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
Last year, EA came ziplining.
I said what?
Then I ran into ammo and just started eating it.
Battle Royale. Gas is closing on
Battle
your
Royale,
position.
there's lots of gas here.
Drop zone mark. That's our target. Anyone need this?
Like, 3 scavs, 2 scavs here.
I'm in!
Bessa.
Delivering great games in quite a while. Just Respawn alone is Apex Legends year, which of course took off, was huge for the game, and then they capped the year with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So just right there, 2 great games to start and finish the year with. But Madden was good last year. FIFA is good for a while. They knocked that out. Need for Speed Heat, which used to be an annual thing, but they've kind of
Here with us.
whenever it's ready.
He's weak.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment.
And I mean, maybe good for EA shareholders, maybe not as happy to do for gamers.
Welcome to the gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Sort them out or capture the objective.
They're on the ground.
Say what?
They're on the ground.
Not nothing there. We're bringing you home.
What?
It's hard that time, but we'll settle the score.
Looking for revenge, and it's kind of crazy because Apex actually just recently announced their own PvE event, which are called quests, and that unlocks this huge other storyline into Apex Legends. So a lot of people are waiting to see where this all goes, what this means for the future of Apex, and what will happen to the Legends. And there have been a lot of secret things happening on the map in Kings Canyon, which was the very first map in Apex. And we're all really excited to see what'll happen. There's a lot still up in the air since this season just started.
Yeah, so it's been a while since I've been super tuned into Apex, to be honest with you, but I was vaguely aware of the lore. Do you find that players are a little bit more invested at this point, or does it feel like it caters to a very small subset of players?
I think a lot more people have actually been getting into the lore. There's been a lot of digging. There's been a lot of, oh, I wonder what this will go. There's been a lot of spin, and I think I love seeing all the different lore theories that people have, and I love that the Apex writers actually engage with the fans too about their theories. So I think it's been overall a really engaging experience, and a lot more people have been interested in the game because of the story.
So now, Max, what are your thoughts on EA's monster year?
So yeah, as Ryan said, they had a pretty good year. I think that Star Wars was kind of the first proper entry in a AAA Star Wars game we've gotten kind of since the whole EA merger deal, whatever happened. So I'm excited to see what's in store with Star Wars Squadrons. And
We're holding for deployment. Now's a good time to warm up. Soldier incoming. Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real.
We are dangerously close to the
We're just lined up.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Does anyone want this? And there will win.
Anyone need this?
Let's get it done.
A little crown.
Supply box ready for pickup. Objectives updated. Move to the next location. Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
Play the game. Game was freezing right now.
That's exactly what happens in every episode of Game Devs React to Speedrun.
Shit, man.
We invite you to ride along with the developers as they react to, question, and enjoy some of the most skilled players exploiting and speeding through a game that took years of their life to create. Join us every Saturday for a new episode.
Be advised, there's an enemy team hunting. Contract complete. All supply boxes located.
There are people behind me.
Found the pistol.
Your teammate has been marked as a high-value target. Keep them protected.
Help. Peek right now. Need you to come back, rotate to me real quick.
Found some body armor.
Yo, I got people. I got a bounty on me. And people around me.
Gas is moving.
Alright, somebody.
Besser.
I got her.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm taking fire!
Fuck with this bullshit, man. Dumb, yo.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom.
Going to my left, watch.
Fight's begun. You're up next, mate. Get ready.
Hey.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. Sort them out or capture the objective. Got roughed up in there. We're bringing you home. It's not over yet. Your team can still buy your release.
What the hell weapon is this? People create some questionable shit, dog. That's what this shit called? A rucker box?
It's called the rocker box. Got 51 bullets.
What the fuck is a scav? Oh shit!
Oh, saw that. Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's really annoying. Damn. First weapon though. That's they changed so bad.
I've yet to use it.
Say what? This trash. What is it? It's also low.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy soldier incoming. Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real.
What? What you laughing at? You're making some hilarious ass noises. He went,
Gas is approaching your position.
what the fuck was that? Yeah, dude.
Drop zone mark. That's our target.
Quick!
Anyone need this? Anyone need this? Anyone need this?
Bitch is gonna go for this guy. Got it.
Enemy soldier incoming. Alright lads, let's get it done.
Scope on it.
Over here with me. Can I get a fucking weapon? Get chased by dudes. Down one. Down both of them, they're trash. They both had fucking good guns too. Need a weapon? You have shield?
Yeah, I got one here. Get Bubba's?
Oh, I think. Oh, yeah, there's bubbles. And did these motherfuckers take both our scabs?
Huh?
Motherfuckers take both our scabs? Dude, I'm pushing the... Here's somebody?
Be advised. Signs of looting in the... There, going in.
There.
Inside here?
There, yeah. Oh,
right here.
It wasn't there though.
Yeah? That's him. He's dead.
Another one?
Yeah. I killed them both. Nigga was like, somehow I know where he's at. It's like, nigga, you're poking your fat head outside of the fucking window. Burst the air in there, like, don't even burst. Buddy's over here this direction. Not exactly what I marked, but in the general. Right there, I think.
Going in the truck.
Shit.
Wins at the
Is that it?
Keep your eyes open.
I don't know from where though. Might be on the roof.
What movement?
I want you now.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Probably just in this house. On the other side. I'm gonna try to get me a chest, a single chest.
SMG up for grabs.
One boy shut up in and did. Oh shit. Him. Just jumped on this way. He died. Killed himself.
Traps on the ground.
Got him. I know, I see him. Got one? Yeah, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn.
Killed one.
Here we go. You can practice your aim while you wait. Taunting your enemy is an effective way to get inside their heads. So is a well-placed stone. The fight's on.
Okay.
You're up next, mate. Get ready.
Damn, I got laid out.
They're RTB at this time. You're all that's left. Get it done. You win this fight and you return to the front line. If you lose, you're done here. Sort them out or capture the objective.
The hell?
You got wrapped up in there. We're bringing.
Realize. I got a text.
No.